Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Underway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Jazz on D. Porzingis kicks to Finney Smith. Off target with his 3. Nice ball movement by Utah. Doncic against O'Neal. From deep three-point range, Doncic no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Now here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Here's Finney Smith. Out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Doncic looking it over. And finally they hit one.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now, here's Mitchell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
9 lane to the lane. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Takes the 3. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 7.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
On the wing, Mitchell. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Utah leading. Mitchell looking it over. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Powell with the steal. Here's Finney Smith, covered by Mitchell. Doncic against Bogdanovic. That gives them the lead. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. To the inside. Gobert. Pass to O'Neal for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Gobert.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. And they're running. Back to Powell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Utah ball.
Utah trailing here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz with another miss. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Bogdanovic against Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. High post, Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic outside. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Gobert, it's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
2 minutes.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. A shake. And the layup is good. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Inside, here's O'Neal. That shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I'll tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Conley. Now, here's Bogdanovich. The pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. And Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Kleber in at the power forward. Right side, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Lets the 3 fly. Brunson, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Clarkson finds Gay and finished off by Gay.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Brown outside. Passes it to Kleber. Brown dishes to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Team foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
At the line for
He
the
had to foul and keep him from turning the easy bucket.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Here's Oney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
Pass to Oney. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Over Kleber. Up again. And he gets it back.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Bullock. Whiteside inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Whiteside, no good. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Oni. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Down kicks to Brunson. Launches a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. They get the rebound. Back to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here we go, one-on-one. Now the pass to Brunson. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley kicks to O'Neal, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Back to Mitchell. Latrey. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Porzingis passes to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. Over Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Utah trailing here. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Powell with the steal. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Doncic against Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Marjanovic against Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 24.
Well, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Conley inside the line. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Doncic against O'Neal from deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell left side. Goes up on the wing. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Doncic outside. Passes to Marjanovic. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Mitchell up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Doncic against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Here's Doncic. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Doncic throws it down.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
On the wing, Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Doncic with it. O'Neal's there. Doncic with the bucket.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Conley kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Hardaway. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Mavericks leading by 7. Now, Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. So the wing on the left. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. They get it back.
Always good to see Bogdanovic use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Doncic with it. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Yes! Oh, and that puts the lead to just 5.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, David.
facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Murray. Here's Gordon. And Conley grabs the miss. Pulls it. Utah, the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Porter gets the bucket.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. To the paint. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Conley. Gobert up top. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Murray finds Barton. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Conley. Gobert up top. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The shot by Conley. No good. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Murray passes to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Offensive rebound.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Barton. Outside Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 5.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. From deep, Conley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Pass to Jokic. Drives to the hoop. And Jokic throws it down.
Come on now. What a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gobert on the high post. On the wing, Mitchell shoots over Barton. The shot no good. And it's Denver the other way. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Jazz have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. For 3, O'Neal. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Inside, here's Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich.
To the middle. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Barton outside. Here's Jokic. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. Porter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Porter's got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Murray finds Jokic. Here he goes. And the dunk by Jokic.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
And here's Jokic. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Mitchell. Here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Pulls it from 20. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Bogdanovich with it. Checked by Murray. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Mitchell with the slam.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Jokic passes to Murray. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Jokic. In transition, here they come. Here's Barton. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Gordon with a steal. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Conley against Murray. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 6.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Conley against Murray. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Barton. The kick out to Conley. And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now here's Gay. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bol, he's checked in for Green. Here's Rivers. Pass to Dozier. To the middle. On the wing, Rivers. And a miss there on the triple. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Clarkson finds Gay. Back to Clarkson. Gay outside. Here's Oni. Now Clarkson. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Bol, no good. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And it's Clarkson missing.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
To the inside. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Dozier. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Back to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Inside. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. On the wing, Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. The Nuggets need to get one up. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. Clarkson with the ball. From deep. Bull grabs the board.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Morris outside. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dozier. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. The shot by Oni, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morris can't hit. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Morris. Conley passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
The first free throw is good for the Nuggets. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. Nifty move. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Denver Nuggets now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Utah with the ball. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Mitchell misses. Here's Porter. To the wing, right side. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. The shot by Conley, no good. Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Porter the pass to Gordon. Now Barton. Now here's Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell finds Conley. And And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Murray against Conley. And here's Jokic outside. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The three from Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Barton with a steal. Left side Porter. Pass to Barton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Jokic. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
From deep, Conley. The three from Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Porter. Outside Murray. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Porter pulls it in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jamal Murray.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Gordon. Jokic up top. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
And here's Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
So no problem for... All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for...
report, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Back to O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the right iron. And it's the Suns' ball. Here's Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
The pass to O'Neal. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul looking around. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. And that one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the 3-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Passes it to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Misses the 3. 2 minutes.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And slammed dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich, know what?
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. With the shot. Bridges misses.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Out to Conley. Back to O'Neal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich against Bridges. There's O'Neal with the 3.
Well, that's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker outside. Back to Bridges. And the pass to Crowder. Here's Booker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good, close contest so far. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Crowder, and that one hits back iron. Jazz leading by 5. They get a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. Ahead, here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul outside. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Paul passes to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Conley. From the arc. And Utah another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Sharch has checked in for Crowder. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mitchell. That misses off the backboard. Suns trail by 9.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Paul outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Sharch outside.
2 minutes.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Paul outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Catching up on the chain, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Booker outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Saric. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Here's Oni. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in a point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Johnson finds Shem. McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Clarkson right side. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Saric has checked in for Phoenix. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Saric up top. Back to Payne. And here is Shemp. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
To the paint. Gay scanning before. Pass to Oni. Kicks it to Whiteside. Pass to Gay. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. The dish to Payne. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Ingles. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
The Jazz have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Payne kicks to Shamet. 1:43 left to play in the third. And the shot goes in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oni passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. Inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Saric kicks to Shamet.
Come get it.
1:03 left here in the third quarter. No good. That would have tied it. Jazz leading by 3. Gay outside. Jazz passing it around. Here's Ingles. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
What we know about Dario Saric is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch 4 is absolutely in high demand in the league.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. To the middle. Here's Saric. Shakes him. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Over Johnson. No good from 11 feet. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz out in front, up by 3. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Conley. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Mitchell gets to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Crowder. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. A shot by Paul, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's O'Neal with the 3. A shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Booker, and the bucket is good. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley against Paul. He kicks it to Booker. Back to Paul. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to O'Neal. Dishes to Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Booker dishes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Conley outside. The shot, no good. And so it's Crowder with it to bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul outside.
2 minutes.
Down low. It's stolen by Gobert.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Pass to Booker. To take the lead. Oh, and they take the lead. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 1. 1:32 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Bridges shot. Good.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. Now Gobert. Back to Conley. It's It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Passes to O'Neal. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. From downtown, here's Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Paul with the ball. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5. Now here is Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. Conley with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Doncic. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Conley. Makes it off the glass.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. From deep 3-point range. That shot off. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And it's 7 points for Luka Doncic. Utah trailing here. Here is Conley. This is it to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Porzingis. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. Deep. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Finney Smith. The offensive rebound.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Conley with the 3. Utah gets it back inside. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Conley's got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Doncic outside. Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Into the lane. He kicks it to Powell. And that one's good. Doncic has got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For 3, Mitchell. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Porzingis can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. A second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Powell. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Mitchell in the corner. Lots of room. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a 3-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by O'Neal. He feeds it to Conley. Porzingis with the steal. Mavericks leading by 4. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. And they double up Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. Hits it from 3-point range. Porzingis has got 5.
Hitting threes playing the 5 might be Porzingis' best attribute. I mean, it does effectively space the floor when your 5-man can shoot like he does.
Here's Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From deep 3-point range, tips it, and it's put back in by Powell. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Conley with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his second personal
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Johnson with it. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Oni. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both shots good from the stripe. 51 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Kleba. Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Gay all alone. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
And here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. And Brown now atop the key. Brown feeling out of it. 6 on the shot clock. Brown, good. Brown's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Ingles. Now Clarkson from downtown. The wide open look here. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter.
It's a tie game in Dallas. Time now for the halftime break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 assists. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, we got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Brunson the pass to Kleba. And an intentional foul right there.
Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. Dallas moving the ball around. Kleba with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And he gets the bucket.
Rudy Gay.
Gay's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Now, here's Bullock. Defense is right there. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Bullock. Here's Brunson. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Utah with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Ingles. Clock at 6. Pass to Oni. Shoots over Brunson. Will not go. This is off the front line. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the inside and taken away by Brown. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Kleba. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they pick up 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Oney. And it's Gay at the elbow. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Passes it to Whiteside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the pass to Bullock. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Brown finds Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pass to Brown. Shot from 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. Kleba with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clarkson outside. Nobody near Gay. And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got 6.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Whiteside. Ingles passes to Oney. And the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jazz shooting impressively throughout at 62%. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Doncic. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Mavericks leading. Now Doncic. Here he goes. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts in the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Jazz ball.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Doncic against Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Doncic. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The 3 for Doncic. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
On the wing, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Conley dishes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Conley for the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Powell. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Driving in. Rebound, Utah. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. To the inside. .2 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. It falls.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
On the wing, Mitchell. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The 3 for Doncic. Nails the triple.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
O'Neal with it. Kicks it to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To force OT. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So let's hope.
Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bol in at the 4-man position. Murray finds Barton, and Mitchell over to help. Murray from outside hits the three-pointer.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Conley against Jokic. To the inside. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Barton, and stolen by Gobert. Pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 5 now. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. He's so calm and easy with the ball and almost always makes the right decision.
And stolen by Murray. Barton attacking. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Gobert. Pass to Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He's got 7. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Bol. Outside Porter. Jokic with it. Back to Porter. Corner shot. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Now here's Barton. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. From the high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Pass to O'Neal. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Bol. Outside Porter. Now Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Porter. Turn around James, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter is on its way when we this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the power forward position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Now here's Conley. Shot is up. Nice jump shot. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure, a lot of times, can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Here's Conley following the score by Denver. Pass to Mitchell. Porter with the steal. Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer O'Neal. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Murray against Conley. Murray, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Bol. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah trailing here. Murray brings the double. Here's O'Neal. They get it again. That's tipped. Barton with a steal. On the break. Let's go with a 3. Murray against Conley. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Bol. Tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, a dunk and a foul! And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
That's good.
Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Bogdanovich, and there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Back to Gobert. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Morris. To the inside. Gordon, he gets it in there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Uncovered. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Rivers. To the right side. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gay, the pass to Ingles. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Count that bucket. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. And so here's Denver. After the basket by Utah. On the attack, Morris. The rebound by Oni. Utah leading. Clarkson finds Ingles. And here's Whiteside. Defended by Gordon. Gay inside. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Whiteside with it. Pass to Ingles. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 6-point Jazz lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Rivers. Nails the baby hook.
Ball handling is one of Rivers' strong points. Being able to get where he wants on the court and create and finish.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now Morris. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
It's stolen away. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. This for the tie. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Clock at 6. Back to Whiteside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Morris outside. And there's the drive. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Clarkson for 3. Drops in the 3. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Najee. Morris against Clarkson. Here's Najee. Here's Rivers. Najee. And the tip in on the offensive board.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Here's Rivers. Back to Morris. Here's Rivers. And here is Morris. Pass to Najee. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's Conley. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, use his size to follow through for the bucket.
So both teams making some changes here.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Right side Mitchell. Conley against Murray. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bull in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Conley following the score by Denver. The three is up. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Bull. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Denver.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nuggets lead by 2. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets. Barton, the pass to Porter. Barton outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Bogdanovic. There's the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Six on the shot clock. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
And Murray drops them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Left side Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Barton. Now Jokic. Back to Barton. Driving in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Left side Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Left side Conley. Lets it go from 11. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Outside Murray. To the inside. Cole. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Now here's Murray. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. From deep. And another three for Denver.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Gobert in its center. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Pass to Ayton. Now Paul. Shot on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Bogdanovich. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gobert against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Booker. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bridges shot. Good.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Whistle blows. Basket. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Mitchell. Down low, and stolen by Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit, driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges up top. Ayton trying to break free. Good on the triple. Bridges got 5 points so far.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Mitchell left side. Crowder with the steal. Bridges finds Paul. They get it again. Ayton and the rebound paying. As they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell passes to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Now here's Paul. 1:02 left in the first. Bridges outside. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. Paul outside. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Paul. Going inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Conley against Bridges. On the wing, Mitchell. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open, and that one drops.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
On the wing, Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
And so the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here is O'Neal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jake Crowder.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
Right, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Paul looking over the floor. And too long on the shot. Jazz trail by 6. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Inside. And that one's good. Ayton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Suns.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 10.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Booker outside. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Ayton, the pass to Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And you know what?
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Call with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches.
Here's Paul following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Paul outside. Knocks down the three ball. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Ayton against Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Gobert. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Substitution.
Ball outside. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Clarkson. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Clarkson. With the drive, Oni. Phoenix grabs the miss. Payne in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Stolen by Gay. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5. Down low.
Look at Saric playing games with that defensive player. The pump fake wins him a trip to the line. That is nicely done.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Clarkson taking his time here. Count it. Good.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Payne passes to Shamet. Here's Saric. He's covered by Whiteside. The shot by Saric, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Shamet with the steal. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Johnson, a wide open look. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Again, the Jazz score.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shamet kicks to Payne. Left side, Šarić. 4 on the clock. Nice move.
Boy, give Šarić a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Šarić nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Payne passes to Shamet. And here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dish now to Šarić. Over Gay. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
What we know about Dario Šarić is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch four is absolutely in high demand in the league.
Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside, guarded by McGee. Now Whiteside. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Payne with it to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Gay. Passes to Ingles. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Payne looking around. Down low to Shamet. Sweet move. That one doesn't go. And it's Utah the other way. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
1:43 left in the third. And there's the pass to O'Neal. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Chalk up 2 there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's Shamet. He kicks to Šarić. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Here's Booker and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock at 6. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Second shot opportunity, and there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside. Inside, Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Ayton. Booker in the corner. And good that time. Booker's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Suns.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal. And it's the 3 spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And Ayton throws it down.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The tray. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul outside. Mitchell against Booker. The pass to Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Conley surveying the D. The feed to Bogdanovich. Good. Nice job down low. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Paul passes to Booker. Bogdanovich against Crowder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges with the steal. Paul outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Bridges outside. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Gets a hand on it, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
How about the relentless effort of the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Count the basket.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Conley against Paul. Kicks to Crowder. To the middle. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Utah's on defense. 8-point game. Pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
No good from Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Missed.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can